Polymer clay, a man-made modeling clay with its versatility and vivid colors, is one of the finest finds for clay artists. Like earthen clay, polymer clay is soft and moldable at room temperature. But due to zero water content, polymer clay doesn't air dry and remains usable for long when stored under cool conditions. It needs to be baked at 275 degrees Fahrenheit in any baking oven, unlike earthen clay, that needs high temperature kilns to fire. Polymer clay can be stamped, textured, punched, and painted while shaping. It can be carved and sewn after curing. Possibilities to make artifacts out of polymer clay are endless. Good quality polymer clay is hard to find, and hence many in India do not know this art. Malathy, a polymer clay artist from Athena Hues, Bangalore, is one such rare Indian artist.
First time I saw anything to do with polymer clay was at a fair in Israel. It's this fair called Purim, where people dress up like the Halloween kind of festival, where there were stalls where somebody had displayed polymer clay jewelry. I saw it and I fell in love with it, and I wanted to try my hand at it. It was not just enough to see someone else working with it, and I wanted to try. So on the way back home, I picked up some 6-7 blocks of clay, went home and tried. That's how it all started. Okay, my designs are all nature inspired, and I'm always in love with colors, flowers, anything to do with nature. And most of my designs, if you see, have flowers or leaves and the colors of nature. It's all about the colors of nature.
Supplies. Polymer clay from reputed brands like Fimo, Primo, and Kato. Pasta machine. Tissue blade. Home oven. Now Malathy will introduce us to a few commonly used techniques. Conditioning.
These are the polymer clay blocks, and the clay needs to be conditioned and rolled out into sheets before we start using it. So all you need to do is take a small portion of clay and pass the sections through the pasta machine. The clay becomes really soft and it's very pliable. It becomes kind of elastic. You can move it around very comfortably.
Mokume Gane technique.
This is a piece that was done using Mokume Gane technique, which originally is used for metal sheets. So you can see that there are different colors. There's a pattern flowing and there are different colors. This is because I have used different colored sheets one over the other and then imprinted the pattern and then sliced it to create this effect. This was done using a very random technique. Once again, it's called Mokume Gane. This is also called Mokume Gane, but the difference is that here it's a specific pattern that has been imprinted, but in this it is just random indentions that you do to create this sort of mottled effect.
Millefiori Technique.
The most common technique for polymer clay is called Millefiori. Millefiori is million flowers. So if you have a look at this piece, each bead has several flowers on it, and each flower is constructed individually and then sliced and applied onto a bead like this to create this effect. So what you do is roll out sheets of clay, blend the colors as you like, and then put them vertically together. Like if you have a look at this, this is a petal, and you have the lines, the striations flowing through the petal. This is created by vertically compressing the sheets of clay in such a way that you get this pattern. So once the petal is made, with the petals, you can make a flower like this. This is a rose cane. Polymer clay rolled out into cylinders like this are called canes. So what I am going to show now is how you can apply these cane slices onto the bead. I have the slices here. See, all you need to do is hold the cane firm and make thin slices, as thin as possible. Once that is done, press firmly between your fingers so that the cane slices stick properly to the bead, and then roll it between your palms. And here we have the bead with the pretty flowers on it.
Mica shift technique.
This piece is quite different though. It has a metal film included in it, and then it is imprinted with a pattern and the top layer removed so that you have just the pattern exposed, and then it's been coated with a layer of resin to give a glass-like effect.
Miniature sculpting.
In this piece you see several flowers, tiny little flowers. This is called miniature sculpting. So you sculpt each and every flower separately and then add it to a sheet of clay to create an effect like this. So what I am going to do is add these tiny little spheres that I have rolled out of the gold colored clay. Sticks to the layer beneath, and start adding these flower petals one after another. That's it.
And 3D sculpting.
These are examples of 3D sculpting.